Oh, bow, bow, bow. Where's the live people? Not the live people. What are we looking for, folks? What are we looking for? We're looking for the Senior Open. We'll probably have that on tomorrow morning. I did yard work today. It was crazy. Big yard work day. Big cookout day tomorrow. Tonight, I mean, cookout tonight. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Hoping to go into Home Depot at some point, but who knows, folks? Who knows? Juice. I wanted to show you something today. Oh, the grip. Let's talk about the grip. I should probably focus every stream on something different. Who's that? Ben Coles? Michael Kim. Check that poll out, folks. Right now, he's even. You know, do you screw the pooch? And everybody knows after you shoot a great round, it's great round. 59's better than great. But after a 59, so check that poll out on YouTube. Game is so hard. And usually you can forget about it. You play one shot at a time and you don't focus on, you just focus on how many shots for 4 days. You know, you try not to get into par, under par, birdie, but the media, the fans, everybody talks about that. Where if you can just focus on, I like that cooler, focus on just hit each shot and add them up after Sunday, you'll score better. And you guys at home will do the same thing, but it's so hard to do. So I make it sound easier than it is, and it's not that easy, but that's why I keep grinding and talking about it. Now, will he shoot under par? I mean, par 71. So if he shoots 70, that's one under. But someone there? After a 59, it's tough. 12 birdies, no bogeys. You know, I don't know how often. He's won before, right? I believe he's won, which helps. But playing in the last group is a big deal. We got Tom Kim, Michael Kim, the Kim. Let's check out his bio. He's active on X/Twitter slash whatever. Oh yeah, I did like 7,000 steps today. For me, that's huge. Cut the grass. I have a huge yard in the front and the back, so I cut it myself. None of this paying people to do it shit. So good to just listen to podcasts or whatever and just mow it. But what happened today, the thing that makes the wheels go on its own, I pushed it and the lever snapped. So I got to have someone fix that because it's pretty new. But pushing it without those things is tough. It's good exercise, obviously, and I need it. We all know that, but I don't know why this computer's not working so hot here. Michael Kim, the stats on. It's their website, I think, because I've been trying to do it yesterday and it didn't come through pretty quick. This should be like light, unless I don't have it plugged in the back. Hold on, let me look real quick. If I'm just on Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi's for me. Network error. Are we back? Network error. Yeah, we're hardwired because Wi-Fi, you can't trust it. But for some reason, this website's just not working. Oh, here we go. Michael Kim. I believe he has won before, guys. Guys and girls of YouTube. Yeah, I'm trying to get, we're going to nice cookout later. If you want to come over, you're welcome to. Get some chicken, some steak, some ribs, little cornhole, bocce tournaments going on. Michael Kim, one PGA Tour win. What do you think it was? Do you think it was an off? Now, he's active on Twitter. This guy gives you all the insights of the tour, in the modern day tour, not like 30 years ago. You know, this guy is good for the game. I'm rooting for him, but just the odds, it's so tough to come back after a 59. Now, we saw who did that last week. Burns did what, 62, 65. And then Fox did it too. A couple of decent, good ones at that. It's hard to do that. Yeah, why is this so slow? It's just this website. I don't know. There we go. He's 5'11", 165. I got him by 40. Seoul, South Korea. All right, born in South Korea, but he and his family lived until Michael was 7 years old. At which time, it's if not a golfer, he would be an ESPN golf analyst. Wow. Favorite athletes: Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and Aaron Rodgers. Played 2.5 seasons at University of California, Berkeley. Blah 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 blah. Where's his wins? President's Cup rankings 30th. They don't. I don't like the way they do this. One win. Yeah, what event was it? Last win, John Deere Classic 2018. How old is he? I thought he's like 22. Good for him. One win. He's made 14 million on the course. Cut that in half for taxes. You get 6. Paying out caddies, traveling. Now you're down to 4. Logos everywhere. Now you're back up to 6. So he's doing all right. It's expensive out there, guys. It costs a lot of money to travel and play the tour. Caddies are big money now. And they still live like shit. They travel together. They sleep 5 to a hotel room, depending on who you got, obviously. Their life isn't that great, the average guy. It's not bad, but it's not great. If you're young, it's a good thing to do. But a guy like Fluff and Bones and these guys, you get on the right players and boom, and Steve Williams. Who's that? Oh, that's Matsuyama. I thought he was wearing green. Oh, that was yesterday. It's expensive out there. It is. Meals, you got to pay for your, well, they'll feed you at the course, and that's one thing I liked about the Live is where it's all inclusive, like a Sandals resort spa. The caddies were paid for, the flights paid for. You got to get there on yourself. The Patriots team they don't have to pay for their own flights. Tom Brady doesn't have to pay for his flight to the game or in his meals. These guys do. And there's no guarantee these guys make money. Now, Ben Coles has got, he's probably making off the course. He might be making 200 grand, 150 grand, maybe. Not that much. They don't pay you that much. A lot of times it goes by how much you're on television. If Titleist hat's on television for 10 minutes, you get 10 grand. If it's on for an hour, you get 50 grand. All depends on the player. The lower guys don't make that much. They get free shit, but they don't make a lot. But then you got to do corporate outings. So what has he got? Oh, that's Michael Kim. What's he got in his shirt? He's got a million logos. I love it. Avid charge, whatever avid charge is, he's going to go to they're going to have an outing in July 10th, wherever, to Tupelo, Mississippi. He's going to go there, spend the whole day with them, and schmooze them for whatever they're paying them. That's part of the contract. Because I remember Phil, Salem Country Club, it's one of the old ones, is right up the street. And I was there playing on a Sunday afternoon or whatever. And Phil Mickelson was there on Sunday night, putting or something. It's like, bro, what's going on? He was doing an AT&T, I think it was AT&T. I forget this was 15 years ago. I forget the company. But he was doing an outing for non-sponsor. $250 he got for the day, $250. So he flew in Sunday, There's a private jet right up the street, Hanscom. They flew in there, got a ride to the Salem. It's right there. There's a hotel right up the street that he could stay at. And yeah, he got $250 for the one day. I thought it was AT&T. Him and Ray Floyd were there. I didn't see Ray Floyd there. I went to it on Monday because my buddy's the golf pro at the country club there. But yeah, you got to work for those logos too. They just don't. Again, depending on who you are. And as you know, Nike, you can only have Nike logo in the United States anyways. Like, as Tom Kim will wear one outside of the United States, just the Nike logo, no other logos on your shirt or hat. But Tom Kim could get away with, a couple guys can put one on their sleeve maybe outside of USA. So you're Nike, you're all in. So they're paying you more money because you can't get other logos. Like Michael Kim has 30 logos on his shirt and his hat and his bag. They don't have to use the clubs, they use the bag, obviously. So he's got generational, whatever that is, Avid Exchange, something on his collar. I can't read it. Oh, my collar's all fucked up, huh? There we go. Well, I got ripped it earlier. I was so mad. Look how high he's got that teed up, guys. Watch him side bend and pound it up. Boom. Not like boy Ryan Fox. I did a good video on Ryan Fox. We might look at that later. He goes against all teaching philosophies and athletic motion, but he is so freaking strong. Now, a lot of guys that I talk to that are into fitness of it and training your body, like your hip turn, when your hips really turn back, they allow you to turn your shoulders more and they take pressure off your lower back. His hips don't turn at all going back. I mean, barely. Coming through, they're moving amazing. Which is, you want it like a pitcher winding up, right? He turns back and he widens through. His will go, pretend these are my hips. He had barely any hips, but he pounded them through. His club is almost touching his head. And he comes from the school of aim and hit it, aim and hit it. Stand there long enough till it gets to the target. You will figure it out. Your brain will send a message to your hands. If you get a hoop, get a hula hoop and go hang it from a tree and just stand, go about 15, 20 feet away and just get a pitching wedge, a lower lofted wedge, 50-degree, whatever, and just try to chip them through the thing and just do it until you can figure it out. Might take you 5 years, it might take you a week. Who knows? Don't get caught up in your technique. Just stare at the hoop, right? I'm doing a video on that too. I got 1 million coming out. And just keep doing it, just like you're shooting hoops. So I got a basketball thing out there, right? Regular, whatever. Boom. So you just go out there and I shoot. And I play the cornhole, all for hand-eye coordination, but for the target. We're playing cornhole. You can't think, right? Take your back, turn. No, you just throw it until you get it close. You stare at the target. Focus on the target. If you're trying to throw it hard or trying to throw it easy, you can't do it. You just got to feel it. You got to let it work. You want, just like chipping and putting. Chip one too hard. Next one, you want to chip it easier, but don't consciously try to do it. Just let your brain figure it out. But that takes discipline and repetition. But Michael Kim, even par, I believe, through 4. He might shoot 69, might shoot 72, but after yesterday, that's tough. As fun as it is, and enjoy the day, because tomorrow is going to be tough. Now, if someone ever up with a 59, then holy shit. What's the lowest score? 58, right? Jim Furyk and a couple other guys have 58s, I think. I shot a 58. It was at this, I think it's a short course. I could drive half the greens. It's a public course in Massachusetts. Candlewood, I think it was called. Candlewood. The holes were 290 par 4s. Fucking ridiculous. But this was when I was a kid. I was like 18. And I remember playing with my uncle. He sometimes listened to these. He's like 90 now. He's an awesome dude. I don't think he's listening now, but no. Because he would be on Facebook. But he was so proud. And I mean, I was like, I didn't want to tell him how easy it was, but 290 par 4s every hole, and 410 par 5s. Crazy. Candlewood, I think. It might still be there. I don't know. I don't know. Ipswich, Massachusetts. Ipswich, Massachusetts has great seafood. Located at 75 Essex Road in Ipswich, Mass. Candlewood was a public 9-hole. So it was 9 holes, I guess. Wait, 1933. I thought it was 18, but I guess I played it twice. Long time ago. Oh, it's closed. It's closed. Oh, is it closed today or closed in general? Permanently closed. Oh, that's sad. Oh, great place to learn how to play or work on your short game. Good for the wallet, and the owners are local. Weird price cookies. What are cookies? All right, so it was 9 holes. Par 32, so 64. So I shot a 6 under. I was eight. I don't remember. I was 18 years old. So 350 par four, 350, 120, 130, 135, 235 par four, 285. So every hole is 350 or less. So there were no par fives, I guess. Again, I don't remember, but so I could hit it 310. So the 350s was just a pitch and putt. The hardest hole was 9. Again, I don't remember this place, but the hardest hole was ninth hole, 180. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legit birdie holes. So 10 total. So I guess I didn't play that good, huh? I only had 6 under. My best score is 62 in real competition. 62. Uh-oh. Yeah, the senior open's on too. I mean, that's not getting any hype. But I think the women is next week. I'll probably cover that a lot. Cameron Percy, Jerry Kelly, Peter Baker, Darren Fikehart, Ernie Els, Pat Perez. 5 off the pace with 1 day to go. Oh, he shot 75 yesterday. Blew up. No big names up. Well, Jerry Kelly, I guess, but Ernie Els. But no Zach Johnson's up there. Maybe the guys didn't even go over, probably. I don't know. Stuart Sink, 3 over. Freddie Jacobson. What was the cut? There's no cut? No, there's a cut. Where's the cut? The cut was +5, I believe. 80 people made the cut? That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. Yeah, Michael Kim through 4. Even par. Even par, people. Even par. He's even par through 5. All right, who we got here? This is that kid with the Davis Chatfield for birdie, 12 under. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. He was playing yesterday. He's a little guy. He's got the mustache. Suber's up there again. What do you withdraw? Oh, he missed the cut. Come on over. Oh, Suber's up there again, I said. He missed the cut. This Muzzy Donahue, local kid, got a sponsor's exemption. Shot 73-63, a sponsor's exemption. That's pretty cool. But he's not playing well today. What is that kid's name? Chandler Phillips, his name was. He's a little fella. And the LIV Golf, someone was streaming it yesterday, and it made me upset. So when you're streaming, you can't show this. This is how I got demonetized. That's why you have to use Venmo to help me out. You can't just show the PGA Tour. They go crazy, even if you fair use it and all that stuff. So I was picking someone up at the airport, waiting for him in the cell lot. And I was on YouTube, and it just said LIV Golf. So I clicked on it. It was a guy like me, just talking, watching. I don't know who the guy is. Seemed like a nice guy. But he's watching it live. And I know you can't show it live. But hey, good for him. You know, he had like 1,500 people watching because it's live instead of me just talking about it. And I looked back on his streams. He's been doing it for months, but just on the live thing. So I don't know if he got permission or not, but that's how I got demonetized by showing PGA Tour. We're working our way back up there, but with hours watched. That's why I need people watching these hours. I need people YouTube hours. Facebook, I'm already monetized. I'm not yet on X, but I don't even know how X works with the money. But we're trying to get there, friends. We're trying to get it there. We're getting there, people. Hopefully. All right, Michael Kim for birdie. First birdie of the day. Made 12 yesterday, no bogeys. Today's made 4 pars in a row. This is for birdie on the 5th hole. Left to righter. Ball's on the way. Started out to left. Didn't hit it. Stayed left. Horrible putt for a professional. Again, he shot his load yesterday. I'm nothing against Michael Kim, but this is the way it is. This is why you bet on the law of averages in your own games. If you shoot a 47 on the front, you're shooting a 39 on the back. 40, 36. You shoot 36, 39 on the front, and you're not used to it, you're going to shoot a 47 on the back. It's just the law of averages. Some days you have a career round, of course. Mostly in tournaments, right? Those guys. But that just happens. It happens with the pros. They level out. They find their comfort zone. Some guy averages 72 or 71. He'll shoot 63. Then he's going to shoot 79. The average just happens over 4 days. That's why I called the Wyndham Clark. Wyndham Clark still won, but he has shot 73, and I called it on my stream on Sunday. I knew he was going to do it. Same thing with, and actually he played better than was it Burns? Same thing. Burns shot right around 70. He's not going to shoot 3 great rounds in a row. 62, 65. He's not doing it. It just doesn't happen. Some people it did happen, but those are the elite. These guys aren't the elite of the elite. They're elite compared to us, but they're not the elite compared to the elite. All right, Davis Thompson for birdie and co-lead. Made it. No, lipped out. He pushed it, I guess. He pushed it or it hit something. He aimed wrong. Nobody knows. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you can see if their stroke is janky. You can definitely see that. But uh-oh. Someone's hitting. Oh, he's chipping. Scotty Scheffler's. He can still win this. If that goes in, he's going to win it. I'm calling it now. All right, nice chip shot up to about 8 inches. Yeah, Scheffler hasn't won this, right? Am I wrong? Scheffler fans, am I wrong? He's still number 1 in the world, I believe. He broke his cut streak. He's falling apart. He's falling apart. That second kid's ruining him. Ricky Fowler, once he got married and kids, gone. JT, kid gone. Spieth, kid gone. Scheffler starting to go downhill after the kids. And that's normal because you want to spend time with your family. I get it. I absolutely get it. You're already rich. Jack Nicklaus, these guys, before Jack Nicklaus, the tour started in what, 68? It broke off from the PGA America in 68. Back in the 50s, when my uncles played, the 40s, not the 40s, 50s, 60s, they had to work. That's how it happened. These guys were club pros and they would play in the off season. That was their tour. And then they had their own little tournament schedule. That's when they broke it off to their own deal. But the PGA, I don't know what they called it, but these guys like Bobby Orr had to work in the off season. Ted Williams, these guys worked at liquor stores or garages. They didn't have any money. You got to work. Hogan worked. But now, go give an outing make $100,000. Go give a speech. Go find a place that'll give you $50,000. They take one of these tour players, give him $10,000, $5,000. See, back in the day too, they had these Saturday series, people that missed the cut. So let's say you're playing in Boston at the TPC Boston, and you missed the cut. A local private club would have a pro-am for the guys that missed the cut. So say 30 guys would show up. You get 2,500. Whatever the number was. So that was pretty cool if you missed the cut because that paid for your caddy and it paid for a bunch of things. So even these guys that aren't making any money are still making money off the course, commercials. They're still getting it done. They're not struggling. Trust me. All right, Michael Kim. We've never really watched him. He looks like he's aiming a little right. Fluid swing. Is it turning? I'm assuming he's trying. Look, the hole goes right, so I'm assuming he's trying to cut the corner. Nope. No, he's struggling. He'll be lucky to shoot 71 today. And it's just the way it is. If he shot 68 yesterday, he'd probably shoot 68 again. So it's going to average out. You know what I mean? So 59.71 is like 68.68. What would you rather do? 59.671 or 68.68? That's a tough call. So I think the LIV Golf, yeah, the LIV Golf's over. They're playing in England somewhere, but shit happens. Oh, that's good. That's that twisted fruit punch or something. Oh, it's so good. I was going to show people the grip with my hammer, how to hold it. See that? I'm a left-hander. Hold it just like I would my left club. I'm not a left-hander. That's my left hand. I'm a righty. But I would bang nails with this one. It's the same way. It's right on my wrist hinge point. Now, if I hold it to the side, can't do it. Same thing with your grip on your club. So my left hand is just like I hold the hammer. So if I'm going to bang nails with my left hand, boom, no problem. Now I put it in my palm. See the hand down there? You know, you shouldn't see any hand down there on your club. It should be down there, not up there. So it's down there in those fingers, right? Just that's what my golf club would be. So you can bang the nail. It's the same thing as you're banging a nail. Now, when I cock my wrist back, excuse me, it hinges properly. If I hold that in the palm, it's going to collapse or that way. So great way to learn the grip. When you get beginners out, even just people that have been playing, they still hold it wrong. Just because you've been playing golf doesn't mean you're doing it right. But little things like that, staying centered, holding it better, thinking better, drills, understand what makes it go, and you'll hit better golf shots. Just keep it in front of you. Who cares if it's in the fairway at this point? Just get it in play, right? Start off getting it in play. You get it in play off the tee. Breaking 100 should be simple. 18 over par, let's say 72 is what? Bogey golf. Let's say that's 90. If you can't play bogey golf, it's not that hard. You know? Not that hard, people. That's all right. Yeah, so back to the glove thing. So if you're holding your glove and it looks like that, that's because it's in the palm too much. It's not down there. It's up here moving around. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want it in those fingers. Nice day up here, 79 degrees. 6,500 steps already today, cutting the grass. We're getting there, people. We're getting back in shape. We're getting there. Yeah, so Kim, who's this? Who's this? Kim? I don't know. I don't think he's going to break 70. But I think this course is relatively easy for these guys. If 3 under's the cut, that tells you something, right? Michael Brennan, I guess he can move it off the tee. He's got 5 birdies in the front nine. He shot a 30. But I think this course is relatively easy. So shooting, what? How do you get there? This is a par 5 and he laid up? Don't tell us. Yeah, it's a par 5. He hit it in the rough. Didn't we see him hit it in the rough off the tee? How was he right there in the fairway? I swear, didn't we just see it? And I said, oh, that wasn't so good. Unless it was someone else. I misread it. Come on, man. That ball was in the rough. All right, so he's got a birdie hole here. Is he laying up or going for it? How far does he got? That looks like a layup. Probably not though. Oh yeah, it's a huge layup. That's back. That ball was in the rough, I swear to God. All right, off the tee, 290 to left fairway. He hit 80. He's got 83 yards to the flag. So his wedges are probably, he has them dialed in. Full wedge, lob wedge might be 85 yards for him. So he tried to hit it to 85 or 80, whatever that number is. You know, you lay up to a comfortable number. You don't want to lay it up to 27 yards or 19 yards, 37 yards. You want to get it where it's a consistent motion. Because you'd rather have 5 80-yard shots than 5 all different yardages. So I know my sand wedge back in the day went 93 yards with a full swing. My lob wedge went like 81 with a regular swing. So I try to lay up to those numbers. A full pitching wedge was like 132. A 3/4 one was like 127, 122, or I don't know. I don't remember what they were, but we try to lay up to a full wedge shot, and it works because I've done it the other way, and the pin's tucked in the front, and you can't get to it because you can't chip it with the spin on it, and it's just too hard. So with a full shot, it's going to come down and land like a butterfly with sore feet and just boom, stop. Or you can play it off the back and roll it down. But it's easier than a flipping chip shot off a tight lie up a hill to an uphill green with a bunker in front of it, you know? And some people think it's easier, but I know I made more birdies laying up to a certain number than now getting it 10 feet, you know, real close. That's different. If you can get a greenside bunker or chipping, you know, real close, different story. But, you know, 29 yards, 31, that's just too hard, I thought. You can't practice every yardage. I can hit a million 80-yard shots, but I can't hit a 25-yard shot, a 27-yard shot all the time on the range. You just can't practice them. There's not enough time. So layup is something that you can practice. You know, how far does your drive up? As far as you can, right? That's different. My 7-iron, I want it to go 171. I don't want it to go 250. I want it to go 171 every time I hit it, right? Every time I hit it, it doesn't, but I want it to go that way. So I'm within 5 to 8 yards every swing. That's 25 feet if you don't hit the right club. That's why these guys are, you'll see them, they're one club off and it's a 30-footer. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So practice full wedges, lob wedge, sand wedge, however far they go. Don't try to hit them 200 yards either, or 180. You know what I mean? Try to hit them only 100 yards. You be finesse. You don't go full speed on wedges. That's crazy. Those are accuracy shots, not power shots. You know, you don't try to get at 131 because Michael Kim hits at 131. Who cares? Or anyone else plays. Just worry about yourself. Don't matter what your buddies are doing. Just play golf. Be an artiste out there. All right. Matsuyama, 12 feet. No, not 12 feet. Birdie putt. Alex, yeah, it could be 12 feet. Looks like he left it short. Short and not hard enough. I was going to go to Home Depot and get some bug spray, some paint. Tick. We got a yard of like ticks. My daughter had a tick in her skull the other day. Tick spray. Because we're going to have a cornhole championship tonight. Oh, and I play to win. I don't let anybody win. That's crazy. You crush them. But they're good too. My daughter's good. My son's good. Both my sons are good. My wife's pretty good at it. So we have a good match. And it is about winning. Teach him to win, baby. Oh, nice shot there. Ben Coles. He's becoming a good player too, huh? All right, let's find my boy. let's find my boy. So I did a thing on Ryan Fox. Slides and PDF. All right, hopefully it's muted. So I'll talk over it when I do it. Is this the whole video? Yeah, yeah. All right. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Zero hip turn. Zilch. You'll see it from front on. That just seeing that, I want to puke. But there's an old adage in golf, at least at the Tom Gillis Golf Instruction Academy. You don't hit it with your backswing. Okay? You want it better than that, but again, you don't hit it with your backswing. You work on it, you do drills, but you can't consciously do it. You just can't do it. So he doesn't either. He just focuses on ball to target, ball to target. You know? I mean, come on. That is just... Now, this isn't bad. A little bit high there. But look at that. Let me make that bigger, folks. I mean, that's just wild. Wild stuff. Again, zero hip turn. Fitzy's hips would be over here. You could see. So, but coming through, his hips are amazing. All right, so he's shallowed it out from where it was. Remember, that club was straight up in the air through his ear, right? He shallowed it out. It almost matches the plane line. Now, that plane line, just for reference, just to show you. All right, so now he's on the plane line. That looks pretty good. The club face is still dead shut. So he's hitting push cuts, okay? He's pushing it. He's aiming left and pushing it. There's no other way to do it. His side bend is back there, which I love. But strong as an ox. But that hip turn's starting to go through. Okay, now he's closer. Gap in the knees. We love it. Absolutely love it. Boom. Look at now he's perfect. It's huge side bend. I love side bend on the tee with irons. He's getting the job done. I wouldn't change a thing with him. Just have him work on his putting. Make more putts. Better short game, I guess. But the average guy doesn't get to this position, especially from that spot where he was going back. You don't get there. You just got to try to get there. But everybody comes over the top. They're trying to pull it. Everyone's trying to swing left shit. Doesn't work. Boom. Now you see he's not chasing the ball either, right? That club goes dead left after he hits it. He hits it. Watch the club. Boom. You don't swing down the line. That's a myth. That's a falsehood. You can't swing at the target. You can't follow the ball with the club because your body's turning. You can try to do it. This is not gonna work. Everything's turning in your body. So why have your arms go straight as you're turning? It just doesn't make any sense. It just goes against biomechanics. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but it just doesn't work that way. Let it all flow together. Let everything go in a circle. Rotate, you know? All right. And then around, standing up a little bit because he's swinging so freaking hard with that body. Boom, right on the line there. Boom. And up to a nice balanced finish. You know? Let's look at it from the front here in a second. All right. Oh, shit. What'd I do? Super strong grip, which we love. That's why he's going to push. Just because you have a strong grip doesn't mean you're going to hook it. I have a strong grip. maybe not as bad as that one or as strong. I don't hook it. That doesn't mean you're going to hook it. You hook it with a weak grip. Because your hands are like, they do that. When you hold it on like that, you hold off on it. You block it. You push it. And that's what he's doing. But just look at the hip turn. Lack of. All right, so always do a thing on the head to see what the head's doing. No hips. Hips haven't moved. Look at that. It's just almost like, and there's not a lot of shoulder turn either. If I put Fitzy's up there, just look at the shoulder line right there. We draw a line right there. I might have done it on the video. Check out the video later too. You'll hear it a little better than me yapping now. But left arm bent. Remember, don't bend your left arm, everybody. Don't bend your left arm. Another one does it. Hovland did it. Fitzpatrick did it. Spieth does it. There's a million. No shoulder turn. This is just brute strength coming down. Going back, not so much. This is, look at the gap in his legs. We love that. I'm working with a guy now, and his legs are like they're cymbals. They're going to clank together. Cling, cling. You don't want that. You want that gap. That left, the front target. See that leg there? Boom. Look at that. What a swing. Just homemade, unique, pounded swing. Now, there's the side bend we're talking about. Now, that's a driver, so we want that. Staying back. Now, that's a pretty good spot to be in for side bend. We're going to keep going. He's extreme side bend edition here. He's going to keep going. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the lag. See that angle right there? That's power. You don't roll the club out. People, the people say, I don't understand that, but what do I know, I guess. Look at that side bend. Look how much his head's dropped from that top blue line. You know what's the best thing about his golf swing is he knows where the ball's going. I know when I play, I know where my ball's going. I just don't get up there and hope it goes somewhere in the fairway. It's like people that play pool. I played pool before, got smoked. I just fucking hit the ball. These guys are spinning it so it hits this one and curves over there for the next shot. They know where that ball's going. Same thing with this. These guys know where the ball's going. Predictable curve. They just don't hit it and hope it goes straight, or they don't hit it straight. They curve it. But look at that left arm bend. No hip turn, no shoulder turn. But coming down, it's pretty damn good. Watch that hip rotation. Look at that. Boom. I just love watching it. Little skeleton draw. I don't know why I did that. But again, I'm talking on this video. This is one of my videos that I made. So fix the tab, slowing your browser. StreamYard Media. How do I have to use it. But that's pretty good, huh? That teaches you something. Don't get too mixed up in I'm helping a guy out in everything. Nice man, but he looks at every single, he's trying so hard. It's frustrating for both of us because I want to help him faster, but it takes time. You can't just do it. You got to fix certain things. And he's trying to, oh, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? Just worry about what we're talking about. I have a plan. I'm not just going to ignore something. But if your arm's collapsing, we got a problem. But a little bend is not an issue. Now, if you're not turning your shoulder, and that's why his arm bends, because he doesn't turn far enough, so something gives, right? Something's got to give. If you don't turn your shoulders, your arms are going to do that, right? But if I turn, I can keep it straighter. But if I don't turn, something's got to give. And that's how you make a backswing. You know what I mean? So that's the deal. But when you're learning something new, whether it's for me, guys, or someone else, you've got to be patient and do what we want you to do and do the drills. And does that make any sense? But don't rush to, don't, it's not going to happen overnight. It's just not. It's going to happen fast if you just do it and stick to it. It's like when you're trying to do something, but you're doing 15 things instead of just one thing. All right, let's focus on this. Let's strengthen that. Then once that's strengthened, it's easier to strengthen the other thing, rather than trying to do them both at the same time. It's just too hard. But and I get it. It's frustrating. The game is frustrating. Learning the game is frustrating. Something's new. It's a different thought. It's a different feel. It's just different. But it's at least on the way to getting better. You know, you're oh, I'm on the side here for my middle one there. Sorry. You know. Look, Michael Kim in the bunker. Oh, he did birdie a hole. All right, so he's 1 under through 6. Did he just hold that? Oh no, he went over. All right. But again, I'm gonna take my 70 thing for him because this course is pretty fucking easy. Fairways, you could land a B52 on these fairways. A Messerschmitt, as they said back in the day. Seamus Power. I used to think it was Seamus when I was a kid. Seamus. All right, Mariano Grillo, 6 out of 7. Ooh, nice shot. So yeah, in your golf swing, what I want you to take out of that is just get the ball to the target. But have fundamentals, work on things, do your drills, stay centered, you know, do all the, you know, at impact, he was side bend, he's hitting from the inside, his left arm's above his right arm, his hips are rotating, he's doing all the right things coming down. Because that's how it works, you know. But going back, again, if he worked on it, would it mess him up? Maybe he just aims and hits it. Like John Rahm, same thing. Their backswings are just not technically sound. And he's more of a hitter. He just aims and hits it at the target. He focuses on the target, not his motion per se. Old school golf with Trevino and Ray Floyd and Nancy Lopez, Jimmy Furyk with that backswing, and Matty Wolf with that backswing. Uh-oh, U.S. Junior Amateur, guys. This is great. I'm glad. Oh, I should have put that on my tab. This kid is unbelievable. This kid, Miles Russell. If you got a kid in high school and you think, and he's not shooting 5 under every time he plays his home course, he's not going on the tour. Now, there's exceptions to the rule. This kid, he was playing yesterday, had 8 birdies in 17 holes. And the kid lost to this other kid. Miles Russell. He's played on PGA Tour events. He's made cuts. He's already got an NIL with Florida State, 10 million. Hasn't even gone. He's a junior in high school. 10 million NIL deal with Florida State. Tailor-made contract already. He's 17 years old. He's playing. All right, so he won this morning. So now he's playing the finals. Russell McLaughlin is U.S. Junior Amateur. Miles Russell, yeah. Noah McLaughlin, he's 49th. Miles Russell qualified as second. It's on Golf Channel. But this kid is unreal. So all your high school people out there, you're out there winning your matches. You're shooting 39, 40. Start practicing harder. Because there's 1,000 of these, not 1,000. Way more of they're not that good, but they're close. If you want to go to a Division I, start working on it. You know, I told you, my kid was pretty good. He wasn't that good. He'd shoot under par. I said, buddy, get a job. We didn't get an NIL deal. We live in the Northeast. This kid lives in Florida. Great swing, good player. You know, shoot under par, no problem. He works for the Lakers now, making a fortune. Not a fortune, but for him, a fortune. Works for the Lakers, lives in LA. They got a hot girlfriend. He loves life. You don't have to struggle like I did. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. It's mostly down, struggling, trying to find a place to play. It's hard. This kid's a fucking animal. He's in high school. He's played on the tour many a time. I think he's made the cut. I mean, he could probably play now if he didn't. Akshay Bhatia do the same thing. But if you got high school kids and you think they're going pro, they ain't. I mean, he's got another year left of high school, then college. Drano, what is 20? Oh, they're on the 26th hole. McLaughlin's 5 up. I'm, I'm telling you how great this kid is, and he's getting smoked. He's 5 down. Holy shit. Who's McLaughlin? He don't look like he's in high school, but he might be in college. But good for McLaughlin. Let's look it up. Miles Russell's not a professional golfer, first of all. But he's a high school kid. Miles Russell, American amateur golfer, 2-time AGA player of the year. Blah, 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 blah. Youngest player to make the cut in the Korn Ferry Tour. Tied for 20th. U.S. Junior Amateur live updates. Miles Russell, Noah McLaughlin. Let's see what Noah's up to. What's his deal? 17-year-old advanced to Sunday Series final, Saucon Valley. American. Noah McLaughlin, who has battled his way through the match play bracket for the first time in an individual USA Championship. They're both lefty. How about that? They're both lefty guys. First time ever. That's pretty cool. McLaughlin is ranked 2000th in the world. Russell is 7th. Let's look. Who is McLaughlin? Is he a high school? What's his deal? Is he in high school? No, he can't be in high school. McLaughlin gets up and down for over the greens for birdie and so Russell just made that putt to stay 5 down. Wow. So 27, 28, 29, 30. They have 10 holes left. Wow. Oh, he goes to Liberty University. So Noah McLaughlin's in college. Excuse me. But again, even though if Russell gets smoked here, he's still amazing golfer at his age. What happened here? The camera moved. You know what I mean? What is happening? Why is that like? Imagine that 10 million from Florida State NIL. 2 lefties in the finals. That's great. I'm not lefty, but I think that's fantastic. Miles Russell, folks. What is this I'm looking at? Yeah, get out there and practice, kids, if you think you're going to be in pro. So was he 6 down and he won that hole? All right, 219, par 3. Does he like it? No, right rough. Right rough, Roy. Poor kid. Hey, shit happens. No, he didn't win that hole. Shit happens, everyone. Shit happens. Miles Russell. All right, the golf. We'll come back to that. What the fuck happened? Oh, they're doing a replay. All right, let's find the regular golf. Junior amateur. Flag football is on. Track and field. NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Pennzoil 250. PGA Tour. PGA Tour. All right, Michael Kemp. All right, yeah, he bogeys back to even par, people. What'd I tell you? All right, he likes to draw the ball. I don't know if he likes that or not. All right, good shot. 30 feet short of the pin on the left. Good play. Now, he's going to try to win a tournament now. So he's going to get that 59 bullshit out of his mind. Maybe after 9 holes, he'll just restart. You know, it's all right. Enough. Just play like yesterday. Hit 1 shot at a time. Trust it. Because you got a bunch of guys up there, which is good for us. as golf fans, we want to see it close. So 14 under, 14 under. Then you get 13, 13, 13, 13, 12. Matsuyama's lurking. These are the guys you got to watch out for, the veterans. Again, back to major winners in the top 10. Matsuyama's it. Then you go down to Scheffler, 16. Gary Woodland won the U.S. Open, I think, right? Gary Woodland. So far, we got 3 major winners in the top 40. Still going. Lucas Glover, 44. Kevin Streelman. I haven't seen him in a while. Four major winners in this field so far that made the cut. Muzzy Donahue, he'll win a major soon. Wow, he's +2 today. 4 major winners made the. Wow, that's weird. Weird. Zach Player 11 under. Zach's won. Did I tell you my Zach Player story? When I was playing his dad, PGA 2011. He was caddying for his dad. And he's a little guy, skinny. I thought he was like 11. And he was like 40th in the world. I think he went to BYU maybe. But yeah, I literally thought he was 11 years old. He was caddying for his dad, and I was like, "Oh, how are you, little boy? What's your name?" It's like, "Fuck you, kick your ass." He's put on some weight since then, but he's not very tall. That's my story. That's it, baby. 3:11. We got another 45 minutes to go, folks. Then I'm going to prepare for my cookout. We're going to have a cookout. We're going to cook out. You're all welcome to join me if you want on my cookout later. All right, let's go back to the junior amateur. Every time I change that, the dang commercials. I like no commercials. That's the best. Junior amateur, let's see what's happening. All right, 2 lefties going on. Noah McLaughlin and Miles Russell. Miles Russell, 17, ranked 7th in the junior world amateur rankings. Noah is ranked 2047th. But 5 up on our boy Miles Russell. Marquee match. It's the only match. Is this the finals? It's got to be the finals. What the fuck? Why is it on a Saturday? You would think I would know this. U.S. Junior Amateur Championship match. Yeah. All right. That went by about 10 feet for McLaughlin. Now, he may start feeling it, too. The thing going for Miles, the kid, well, they're both kids, but the kid, he's played in PGA Tour events. Made the cut in the Corn Ferry Tour. This kid's played, I think, in the U.S. Open. He's played in some big events. So that could help him not gag. You know what I mean? It's easy to gag in these. You feel it. It's tough. The mind is such a thing. You gotta work on that brain through experience and practice and repetition. Play in every tournament you can. I don't care what it is. Go win these tournaments that you should win by 10. Play in them. Win them. Get used to winning. That's what happened to Michelle Wie. And she did win the U.S. Open. I get it at one point. But she was trying to play with the boys and she's getting smoked. She should have kicked ass in the girls' league. Learned how to win. Again, she got she's a millionaire from Nike. I get it. But still, in terms of your legacy as a golfer, business-wise, she did the right decision. Golf-wise, she didn't. And I'm not the only one that says that. If she learned how to win, beating up on all the girls, if she's that good, then she should have went for the tour like Annika did. Annika didn't make the cut. She's better than Michelle. But Michelle was too busy trying to beat the men. Nice putt for Noah. Wow. What a putt. So he had to get up and down. Wow, great. The kid just made a 10-footer to stay 5 up. That was a no nonsense Drano. No nerves on that one at all. That was a great putt. Oh, the pool's open. No, there's nobody over there. This poor country club. That's why it's on a Saturday. Because the fancy country club doesn't want to give up the whole week. So at least Sunday they can go to the pool and members can play. I see. I see. No one's at the pool though. Nice clubhouse. Where are they going? Saucon Valley. Where's that? Pennsylvania? I should know that, I guess, right? Oh no, what can you do? Michael Kim, 69.59. That's funny. Funny stuff, folks. Funny stuff. Yeah, I should probably do the British Open tomorrow morning, the Senior Open. All right, I gotta go to the little boys' room. Dun, 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 dun.
This drill is the towel across the chest drill. I took a basic thin little towel here, golf towel. I'm gonna wrap it under my arms here across my chest. This is to help you use your body better in your swing. Most golfers just use their arms, not enough body rotation. If you're losing any power in your swing, that's part of the reason. So you need to be able to turn your chest and rotate your body more. By putting this under your arms, it forces you to use your body and rotate your shoulders rather than just, you being handsy. We don't want that. So you wrap a little towel across your chest, tee the ball up. I got a 6-iron in my hand here, and it's going to be an abbreviated swing. I'll do a practice swing for you, where it's a little shorter swing, and I'm rotating my chest to that target, trying to keep that towel under my arms. I don't want my arm lifting up and having that fall out. That's going to take my club off the wrong path, wrong swing plane. Okay, I got the good grip, good setup, ball teed up nicely here, and I'm just going to go nice and smooth and balanced. Okay, good balance is the key to all of our drills and all the swings we do. You do this, it'll really help you use your body better and get you some more power. This drill is the towel across the chest drill. I took a basic thin little towel here, golf towel. I'm gonna wrap it under
I've been muted this whole time. How the heck is it muted? See, the green light's on. Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. Thanks for telling me. How did that mute it? Oh, when I played the video and I went to the bathroom, it doesn't unmute, I guess. Well, let's all laugh at you. Can laugh at me for that, people. You can laugh at me. But yeah, oh yeah, so he shot 75 yesterday, my friend here, Lefty. Great 75. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, I played that video to go, the one of the training videos. I went to the bathroom and I just clicked it off, but it must have kept the volume. I don't know. Because the green light's on. Oh well, we're back. But this kid in the junior amateur, 17-year-old kid, he made the cut in the Corn Ferry Tour. He's played in like three to five PGA Tour events. He's getting smoked right now in the junior amateur final, 36-hole match, but he's using to a college kid. But he's a junior in high school. He shot in 30 holes yesterday. He made 15 birdies and an eagle in 30 holes to beat two guys that also made like 8 birdies each in each round. And he's a 17-year-old high school kid. He made the cut on the Corn Ferry Tour as a 15-year-old high school kid. Just amazing. Just amazing. Yeah, you got to go to this tournament next year, my friend. So the Ryder Cup is coming to Hazeltine, right? In 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is. I might have to come out there and watch that. Because after the one at Bethpage, that was so much fun. Wow, this kid's unbelievable. The Noah McLaughlin kid. He's ranked 2047th in the just amateur rankings. 2047th. He's 6 up. Oh, this is over. Yeah. Wow. And the kid he's playing, the 15-year-old, he's 17 now. He's 7th in the world amateur rankings as a 17-year-old. But the 2000 guy, it's his day. Everything's going right. He believes in himself. I love it. Absolutely love it. The Michael Kim is even par still. Oh, yeah. Big cookout coming later on. Got a cookout right out there, folks. So as you know, this room, I'm in the corner. There's the basketball. There's the cornhole, the yard, the deck, the grill's over there, outside the house, obviously. Nice cornhole match tonight with the family / cookout. I am the chef. Test your food before you eat it. Hopefully no one gets ticks. We have a tick issue out there sometimes because there's woods back there. But I mowed the lawn yesterday and today. I won't pay someone to mow the lawn. I'm just not doing it. It's nothing against them. I like to do it. I like to water the grass. I'll go out there and just sit and water it by hand. I love it. Love it. Mowed it down. We're in a drought here. We're down like 10 feet. 10 feet, is it, of water? So you're not supposed to water, but I have to water a little bit because otherwise it's just going to be dirt, But I love taking care of the deck and what else was I going to do? The mulch thing. I like the rocks. They got rocks. So back in the yard, it's like a hill back there. It must have been a quarry back in that day, 100 million years ago. There's a million little rocks, like broken, million, some big, mostly little ones. And I put them around the house instead of mulch. I have mulch in the front, but I still have rocks because mulch is a pain in the ass. You have to buy it every year. Again, along that fence is probably 100 feet long, maybe more. Put mulch on it and it's still there. And it's just, I'm not going to put rocks over there, obviously, but I'll put the mulch over there and around the flower thing. But I like taking care of the yard. It's fun. Gets me away from golf because golf's my life. Had 4 lessons, real in-person lessons this morning. That went great. Everybody's happy there. Wasn't too hot at the range. It was packed though. I was there like 8 to 11ish. It was packed. Then I zipped home. I cut that side of the house grass in the front. Yesterday I cut the back. All right, Miles. Don't let this bother you. Rack it up is a great experience. Oh, nice shot. And that's what my boy Michael Kim has to do. He's won once, and he's still world class golfer, but still he's not one of the elites. So he's still got tomorrow to try to win that. And he's still tied. He's even par for the day, which is par 71. There's 5 guys at 14 under, and he's one of them. Scheffler's coming up, and Matsuyama. I told you to watch out for them. Major winners coming up. Dun, 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 dun. That's funny. Yeah, you got to have some fun. 75, buddy. I like to see emails like that, texts like that from my team of players. I was showing the video of I'll do it again real quick, of Ryan Fox, buddy. So if we can get you to this position, and this is what I want people to learn from it, is now going back, I'm going to mute it. Just listen to me talk. So I just put that line there for the plane line. So when you see this go back, when you watch his backswing, you don't teach this. You don't teach it. You just hope they turn back properly and they're holding it properly. But he played from target back to his game. He doesn't worry about his backswing per se. I don't want anybody to worry about their backswing. That's why you do drills. It helps you drill in the motion. But watch that. Look at that. That's awful. The club face is dead shut facing down. But again, you can get away with it. The arms are in good positions. 0 hip turn. Zilch. Maybe 1 degree. Half a degree. You wouldn't want this if you saw this from someone. If someone came to you and they were hitting it sideways doing this, then you try to fix it. But you give them drills to do. You don't just say, don't do that. But, all right, so not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. If he was that coming down, then we got a problem. If that was his downswing, we're fucked. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. Let me make it bigger. Not ideal. Still no hip turn. Nothing. And you'll see from the front angle when I do it, there's no shoulder. There's shoulder turn, but not good. Not a lot. So he is just brute strength and all downswing and a lot of muscle. All right, so that's not ideal. So that's not ideal. 0 hip turn. Zilch. But now he's starting to come down. Still, that's not ideal, but he's starting to turn his hips coming down, which he does pretty good. You can see his hips turning, and he's starting to shallow the club out because you have to hit from the inside to hit a good shot. He's got a super strong grip, which is going to have him hit fades or blocks or pushes, so he has to hit from the inside. Come on, my friend. All right, now he's squaring up. That looks pretty good. It's still semi-steep, but he's going to side bend it and shallow it out more and push the ball, hit a push cut. All right, now he's coming better from the inside. Right elbow in, we like that. Big hip turn coming through without any going back is pretty amazing. Boom. Ideal right there. Absolutely perfect. But super side bend. I mean, he's way back. You just see it from the front angle. His head's dropped in 2 feet. Boom. Right matching the plane line now. Right up to a nice balanced finish. I'm having issues with my frickin' internet today for the first time in a long time. Got to pay the bill, I guess. Right up to a nice balanced finish, which everybody should try to get to. But what you're going to see here, my friend, what I'm trying to get you to do better is the staying behind it. And that's what side bend is. He's back. That's what makes you hit from the inside. It makes you hit up on it. There's no divot there. There's no way he's taking a divot with that motion. Just not happening. but from the front. All right. All right. So his arm's bent, right? That's a crime, I thought. No hip turn, 0. But you see the gap in the knees. That other guy I was helping, who was on here, his knees going over here. And that's why I tried to have him work on keeping it. If these are your knees, have them go like this, not over there. The left knee goes towards your toe like that, not that. And it helped him, it seemed. But we shall see. Left arm bent. So what? This is where you need to be, buddy. If you can get here, fuck 75, you'll be shooting 65 like nothing. His head's going to drop a mile. See the blue lines where his head was? Head's dropping back. He's coming this way. So you're here. This left arm still bent. This is where I need you to be, buddy. You see how he's back behind it? You're going, your head would be over by his shoulder. Your head would be over there. And the club goes like that. Obviously, it's getting better because you're doing it more. But why is this happening to me today? But that club is behind him. See that right there? See there? You get in there, buddy, with the driver. Life's going to change. He's blocking this. He's hitting it to the right of where his body is. So he's aiming left and pushing it back to the center. So let's just say he's aiming in left field, pushing it back to the center field, which is the fairway, or wherever he wants to hit it. It's like a Lee Trevino motion, Kevin Kisner motion. They're all blocking it on purpose. It's just easier to do. If you can get there, buddy, your life is going to change for the better. Look at that. That is side bend. I love side bend with a driver, every club, but as an amateur with every club, but especially with a driver for everybody. Look at that extension going out. He's strong as an ox. But yeah, that's where I want you to be. So I want you. We'll go back and watch that video. See that? Look what that club is right there. Look what that club is. That angle right there. That is crazy. Because he's not doing anything to do that. He's just staying back. He's not holding that. But when he goes back, his hips are going, his body's going back. It just stays there. See, that's staying. I'm not moving my arms. It's just staying there. And he's just launching it. But he is strong. I mean, no hip turn going back is wild. But people say that I've talked to are going to have now, nobody knows what his body's like. We can't say he's going to have a back issue. But he could, I guess. Everyone's told that your hip takes the pressure off your back. With no hip turn, but again, he's not making a lot of shoulder turn either. But when I do that without turning my hips, I can feel it. I've never had an issue with back problems or golf injuries at all. I was out there earlier swinging the orange whip and just staying behind it, just working on stretching out, getting loose. You know what I mean? I'm always stretched out and never not warmed up before I practice. Swing that orange whip maybe 100 times today. Normally I'll do it 500 times a day. And just keep loose, stretched out. But that's the motion you want to see. You want to visualize that right there, staying back. If you can get there, buddy, oh, you're gonna love it. Absolutely gonna love it. Foxy.
And he got his body through it.
Give me a break from talking.
That right hand is under. The old V thing they talk about, the V's pointing over here. Makes sense. But what we want to look at, folks, is...
Just because you have a strong grip doesn't mean you're going to hook it.
Let's look at his shoulder turn. Because we just saw it from down the line. Pick the club straight up, almost into his ear.
I weaken my grip.
So we're going to assume there's limited shoulder turn. Just like the limited hip turn. He really didn't turn his hips very much.
But they're here. It's easy to do that.
So let's see what the body does here. So turn.
I've only tried every fucking thing in the book for the last 40 years.
I mean, almost zero hip turn. This is very,
all right.
very
1,
unique.
2, 3, 4,
You look at
5 guys at the top.
Fitzgerald,
14
Patrick,
under.
and Victor Hovland.
263. Seamus Power, Davis
Huge
Thompson.
hip turns. But he's
Scheffler's
got
right
no
there,
hip turn,
coming up.
literally
all right, that's
zero.
gonna be good for tomorrow.
Wow, look
Tomorrow
at the
we'll
gap
do the
in his
British
legs
Open.
still staying there.
I have a lesson that
obviously, right? Because there's no hip turn. So
I'll go till like
nothing's gonna
1:30. Be back
Again,
at
minimal shoulder
3:30-ish.
turn too. His head stayed relatively
We'll have a
centered.
good day.
He moved off of it a little bit, as you can see. His head is
Soccer's
on the left
over,
side
right?
of what we're looking
You
at.
missed soccer,
of
Lefty?
the circle. And notice what else, people.
Football.
Look at that left
Did you pick
arm,
a EPL
right?
team? That's everyone
Look at that
making you
left
pick a
arm.
team.
Bending. It's bending. A lot of guys.
I probably
bend that
won't watch
left arm.
soccer for 4
This
more
thing
years.
is bent. It's not.
I probably
dead
only watch
straight.
it then,
Not
because the only reason we really
locked. So
watched
take
it because it
something
was in
from
the
that.
United States.
But that
'Cause if
club
it's
is
on at
up
3 in the
over his
morning.
head. Very steep arm swing. Very limited
Not gonna
shoulder
watch
turn, as you can see. I mean, that's nothing. Normally, you can see the guy's backs from here. So this is a total unique golf swing from what we've seen from all the other top players in the world, and even yourselves, you know. So remember, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Now he's dropping. Oh,
Huh.
let's go back. Let's go back.
Huh. Miles Russell. Yeah, I think that junior tournament's over, everybody. I got another 15 minutes. I'm gonna get ready for the
All right,
cookout.
let's go back. So there's the
You're all
head.
welcome to come over
Now
if you
let's
want.
watch when he comes down.
Sign
So
up,
he's going to
baby.
have
Sign
huge
up.
side bend here.
Bring some.
As you
Bring
know.
your
Look
own
at
chicken.
that club dropping down, guys. Wish I
Imagine
had a
people
better
have
camera
cookouts. You
angle,
bring
but
your
I
own
don't.
fucking
Look
food.
at the lag.
That's crazy.
Look at that. Look at that club face.
They
with
bring
the driver
something.
dead shut.
I hate people when they bring
Amazing.
food too, because you don't know what's in there.
And now he's got this huge
It's
side
some
bend.
weird
Heads
shit
dropped
that
a
they
foot,
got
right?
from the old country or something.
Heads
It's like,
dropped a
fucking,
foot
I
from
don't
up
want
here,
that.
right? Crazy stuff, guys. Absolutely
Keep your
love
food
it.
at home.
Unique golf swing. Look at the lag.
I'm in charge
Holy
of the
shit.
grill,
Look how much
people.
that
Bring
angle's being
your
held right there. This
food
is
poisoning.
huge. Look at this angle,
Is that what it's called?
guys.
Food
How do I
poisoning?
get this thing to work like this? There we go.
Food poisoning
Look
medicine.
at that angle. Wow, that's crazy.
Is that
Absolute
Siwoo Kim?
madness. Still holding it, still going behind it with the
No,
side
that's
bend. Man, look how much he's
what's his
behind
name?
that thing.
I get
Even
confused
more,
with some of these
Even
guys.
more. Wow, what
The
a
Minwoo
unique
Lee, the
golf
Siwoo
swing.
Kims. I don't know which
That
one's
is
which.
intense side bend. Look where
He's
his head is dropped
Australian.
since where I had that blue
He won
line
the
up on the
U.S.
top
Junior
there.
Amateur.
Absolutely amazing. Holding it off. There's no
Minwoo Lee.
hooking
All
going
right,
on
good.
here. You know, and he got his body through it.
Notable
is
champions,
pretty
U.S.
cool. He
Junior
got the body
Amateur.
through
Tiger
it.
Woods only won it 3
Even
times.
though he makes no.
Jordan Spieth won it
Look at that. Right up to a
twice.
nice balance, perfect finish.
Skipped a
You would
year,
never know he did all that
2010.
wild stuff. In his
Scotty
golf.
Scheffler won it. Johnny
That's why it's
Miller, Gary
important to
Koch,
practice
David
getting to a
Duval,
nice
Brian
balance
Harmon,
finish.
Nick
But look
Dunlap.
at that.
He
No
was on
hip
a
turn at all.
Oh,
Club
that's
up
still
over,
the same
almost
one
in his
going?
top of his head, dropping
He
down.
was on a roll.
Good lag, staying behind it. Huge
He was on a
lag.
roll,
Release
people.
late. Look at that. Pounding it. Boom. And then going up.
See how he's
Absolutely
pushing
amazing,
up that
guys.
foot
You
up,
gotta love it.
staying
Right?
on
Am I
that front
wrong
leg,
or am I
guys, the
wrong?
whole time.
Right?
See his
Take a
pressure,
quick
how
look
it's
at
forward
this putt
here?
with the skeleton.
He's not moving over there. He is at coming down to hit it, but he's
No shoulder
moving
turn.
down to hit up
No
on
shoulder
it.
turn. All arms.
He's not
because he's
falling
strong as an
off of
ox.
it backwards.
But this is where you got to be at impact. Now that's way
See,
too far back for
that's
most people.
wild,
But
huh? Look at
I
that.
want everybody having a side bend when they're hitting
Pressure points.
a shot like this. You want to stay behind it.
Oh, he's only 5 up. Russell won the last
He's
hole.
push
Could
draw,
we see
push
a
cuts,
full
push draws, but
29?
with the
So
driver,
36
push cut,
holes left.
and going right up
He's just
to a
going to
nice
tie
balance
one hole
finish.
pretty much
So,
to win it.
what do we learn from this, guys? More than one way to
Wow.
skin a cat. I love the strong grip.
Wow,
But
that's too
with him,
bad. I wonder
I
what
want you
happened
to
at the
turn your
beginning of
shoulders
this.
more.
I
I
didn't
want
know
you
it
to
was
turn your
on.
hips more. So just take from him what he did.
Rick
He just
Sean,
focused on a
strong
target
grip,
and swung to a target a million
athletic
times.
motion. That left
And
arm's
he works on
locked,
his
right? See how
finish,
it's locked?
his downswing more
But he's
than
still
his
going to
backswing.
bend it.
Does
So
that make
why
any
lock
sense?
it?
You know, if you guys want help with your golf swing, Tom Gillis at PGA.com. Send me an email. You can find me on Facebook,
Sit,
X, and
subscribe,
Twitter. Join
share,
me for the
like,
live
follow, all
shows.
that shit.
Check out my
Yeah,
podcast.
check out that video later. We could start it over. But what do I know, folks? What do I know? We're just doing our best. Yeah, this kid, Miles Russell, he's going to be the real deal. Unless he meets a girl, he's going to meet some little cutie, and then boom, done. Miles, we're going to go practice. I'm going to the movies with Julie. Well, we're going to range. We're going to go work on our driving. I'm going to movies with Julie. I'll practice tomorrow. Gets up at 11 instead of 5. Checks the text with Julie. Julie went to the mall with her friends. He's pissed. So he runs to the mall Just make sure no dudes are checking out Julie instead of going to the range. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, he's just short, the kid McLaughlin. The door's open for Russell. Miles. That's a cool name, Miles. Like feet, kilometers. He chokes down on it pretty good. Where is he? Oh, he's over there on the other side of the beach. He loves that TaylorMade hat. It says Tom on it, TM. Yeah, get him a caddy. Lock him up a good caddy. This caddy's got the watch, the Whoop thing on. Looks like he's got an Apple Watch and a Whoop thing. Miles, nothing. No, nothing. I love it. Just golf. Just play golf, brother. Aim and hit it, brother. I love it. 5 down. Stiff it to like a foot. Too bad you couldn't win 2 holes at once. Like if you won like an eagle or something. I know, I'm reaching. Where is it? I just was praising the cameraman. Well, at the PGA Tour event. These guys got handheld cameras. They don't put stands up here. We got a good crowd out there. I went to the USAM at the country club. Took my son, who's a golfer back in the day. You can't read it because it's green, but it says U.S. Amateur, the country club. That's the yardage book. You could go right out on the fairway with them, literally. They had like someone holding a rope. You couldn't get too close, but close enough. So if you went out there in the earlier rounds, you can just walk right out there like you're part of the TV crew. So if you're ever near a U.S. Amateur, Junior Amateur, Girls Amateur, Curtis Cup, go to those people. Like I told you, one of the Lee's PGA event up here in a month, being the lovely Alicia. We're going to go, and we went last year. It was great. You get right up next to these, and these girls can play too. These LPGA, they're the real deal. You know, they can hit it. So I recommend going to any event, but these lower events, no offense, you can get better visuals, get up closer. See, look at they're right around the green. You know, so you get right up next to them. It's a fun. The U.S. Amateur was a good thing to do if you love golf and you want to see good golf. And these kids were good. I mean, I remember Xander Schauffele was there, Zach Blair was there, Patrick Rogers was there. These are only the ones that I saw. I'm sure there's 20 more guys that play on the tour now that were there in 2013. Matt Fitzpatrick won it. Obviously, he did pretty well. But I remember seeing Schauffele because of the name, Rogers. My son was what? How old was he then? 2000. He was 9? How old was he? 13. He was 11. He loved it. You know, and you get to go see what a real course looks like, how deep the rough was. The course was set up the real deal. It wasn't a pitch and putt for the USAM. And it was a lot of fun. All right, McLaughlin. Texas wedged it up there to about 4 feet, 5 feet for par. I don't know where Miles is. He might be a mile away. Where's Miles? Miles got to chip it in. Well, all in good fun, everybody. All right, he's in the heavy cabbage, spinach. It's green as shit, though. This place is super private. All right, he's got the super flop shot. What's he doing? He's not far off the green. Oh, yeah, super flop shot. Ball's on the green, bounce to the right. Not bad. Good shot. 5 feet for par, maybe 4.5. He was in the spinach. And the closer you get to the green when you're in the spinach, it's harder to control the spin. Ball's going to release on your ball, right? So remember that when you're in the heavy rough, if the rough gets caught, grooves are for spin. If there's something covering the grooves, no spin. It's going to release on you. So play for that when you're chipping out of the rough or the heavier grass. It's not going to spin as much because there's no grooves to spin it. So it's going to release better. So play for that when you're chipping. Por favor. That's my French. All right. Who's out? The kid? They're both kids. Is Miles out? Miles a mile away? Is he out? Yeah, he's out. Oh, wow. I thought the other guy was. Oh, this is to save the match? So if they're on a 30th hole, that means there's 6 holes left after this. So he can lose this hole, and then he'll be Dorby. 6 down with 6 to go. For par. He's got to make it to stay 5 down with 6 to go. His only chance. Ball on the way. Ball in the cup. It's so important to be a great putter, people. If you're a kid, you got kids, go practice your putter. Buy one of my putting mirrors and just putt for hours. Just 4-footers all day. So they're nothing to you. Just go out. Oh, I made 1,000,000 of these. No problem. If you want to be a good player. Because these are the shots. Now this kid too, now he's got 3 feet. Again, he's got a 5-up cushion, so he can afford to miss it. But this is pressure. This is a big deal. This is like a free throw to win the game. This isn't just your average shot. He started walking before it went in. Wow. Hello? Someone there? I'm tucked in my little green screen here. Great putt by the McLaughlin kid. You got to love it. Absolutely got to love it. These kids are young kids. This kid's 17. McLaughlin's probably 20, not even. They're kids, and they're playing championship golf. Awesome. 31st hole goes left to right, folks. Every course, most holes go left to right. So that's why you got to hit the fade off the tee, the push cut. Not a pull fade, a push cut, push fade. I can teach you that, just like Ryan Fox. The hole's 327. Tight. It gets tighter as you get closer to it. What do you do if you're winning? If you're 5 up with 6 to go, what do? Lay up and just put the pressure on the other kid? He has to. They're not going to bogey this hole unless he hits it. Doesn't seem to be any trouble out there. There's some trees here and there, but I don't know. It doesn't look that difficult. And all the volunteers are like 200 years old. Guy's stuffing his face with a peach. Starving. He's been out there all day waiting on this. Just sitting. Where's everybody? Why aren't they out here? Because they're on the first hole, bro. Look at that nice little kid there watching with his dad. Another kid over there crying because he can't get an ice cream. He's all pissed off. Doesn't want to be there. That's another thing. If your kid doesn't want to be there, don't keep him there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Yeah, we'll be watching the final round of the 3M tomorrow. The Senior Open as well. Ladies Scottish Open's going on, I think. You can watch some of that if you want. Whatever it takes, folks. Whatever it takes. Oh, I gotta change that. All right, Russell's. Why is he? Oh, he won the previous hole. Russell's up. He's got the driver, so he's trying to get it as close as he can. Supposedly it's 327 to the middle, but I don't believe that. I think they moved the tees up to make it a scoreable hole, like a fun, exciting hole. Match play, you want. Oh, great drive. Just short of the green, about 10 feet. 10 yards. Yeah, match play, you want exciting, like Ryder Cup. You want drivable par fours, reachable par fives. That makes it exciting, you know, hard par threes. Oh, Miles, he's got the laser out there looking for their ball. Dude, you're fine, bro. You're fine, bro. Two lefties in the finals. I love it. Oh, he seems to love it. TV's gone. TV shut down. What happened? Oh, left. He's left. The rough is nothing here, though. The rough is nothing here. The rough is nothing here, guys. Let's go back to the 3M for a minute. Any lead changes? Nope. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Six guys at 14 under. Michael Brennan, Davis Shomp, Seamus Power. Oh, Jackson Coyven, 15 under. The rookie. This kid was number one in the world amateur until like a month ago. I think he played the Open and then turned pro, right? U.S. Open. Jackson Coyven, 12 under. 15 under, excuse me. Let's look at his. This might be his third tournament as a pro. You know. Yeah, this kid's gonna be swell too. He's made 93 grand. He's made one out of two cuts I wish it said it as a pro. I know he just turned pro after the US Open. So he's made 93 grand, turned pro as a dash on there. He's 21 years old out of Auburn University. Career. He's played 12 events, but as an amateur, most of them. As a pro, I'm not sure what his I mean, it can't be but 3 or 4 tournaments as a pro at the most. He's 21. I said that already. He's born in San Jose. He's from Chapel Hill. Doesn't have his weight and height. He's your new leader, Jackson Coyven. That's funny. Right when I was going over the leaders, it changed. Miles Russell trailed for a total of 2 holes in the first 5 matches. He's trailed for 24 holes. Poor Miles. Miles will be so fine, buddy. Nothing's going to happen to him. All right, so Jackson Coyven, 5 under today. Scotty Scheffler, 14 under. That would be a good match tomorrow. Coyven and Scheffler together. Michael Kim still even through 11. Hideki Matsuyama, 6 under today, 13 under. So we've got Coyven, 15, Thompson, Power, Scheffler, Brennan, McCarty, Carthy, Kim, Ben Coles, all at 14 under. Then you get Matsuyama, Hodges, Horschel, Grillo, 13 under. So we're going to have a good battle tomorrow, everybody. But Scotty Scheffler shot 64 to get there. Muzzy Donahue, 73 today. He's going to make a big check, though. Lee Hodges at the full in the banca. What's Coyven got left? Coyven still got 5 holes left. Michael Kim. Wow, Michael Kim, was that a bogey? Is that a bogey? No, par. He's got 1 birdie, 1 bogey today. I told you, just nothing can happen. Scheffler with the 64. Hey, what's up, buddy? You got YouTube videos out? Nice. Go on YouTube and watch this, buddy. I need hours viewed. You're really taking it to these guys, huh? Showing your stuff. I watched some of it. Remember, I got a family and wife and kids. I know I'm not on here 24 hours a day and a life, but I did see you doing something with you did a good 9 iron or something, but you're showing them. People want to see it. You just got to show them what you got, kid. Oh, eagle putt for Coivan. Oh, we just saw that. The proof is in the videos and doing it live, kid. Just show them what you got. Show them what you got, kid. Da, 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 da. Viking cruises. Anybody want a Viking cruise? Those are those long ships, not the big ones this way. They're long, and they go through rivers, I think. The people that don't want to go out to ocean and get syphilis or whatever they get when you get out there. You get the vid on the ships. The vid. Don't want the vid, people. Tanner is the man who's shooting his shot a 66 like a month after he started playing, and people are giving him shit on X and Twitter, and they're all telling him he's bullshit. Why would he lie for views? I don't know. I'm on his side. It can happen. I'm not gonna doubt it until if I see him doing something weird and he's faking us all out, then bad on us. But he seems like he's legit to me, so I'm on his side until I'm proved otherwise. Now, does it make sense? Of course not. It's rare that someone can do that, but it can happen, and he's doing it. So we'll see. But I'm on his team. I want to be. Who's that? I want to be on like NCII New York. That'd be fun. Landman. I want to be on Landman. I watched that the first year, but I don't have Paramount. I got so many different channels between Netflix, Peacock, Disney, Hulu. There's more. I just can't remember all. Prime. There's more, I'm sure. But you can't keep up with them. It's crazy. It's crazy, folks. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler will be there tomorrow. So I don't know. I might come on at like 10 in the morning. See if the British Open's on for the seniors, or I do have some real golf lessons at like 2-ish. So I'd have to skedaddle for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But yeah, Jackson Coivan, he's your new guy. And and is this just the like Nick Dunlap was winning everything as an amateur back in the day? Then all of a sudden he's winning. Is he gone? Where'd he go? Like, I don't know. This game's so hard. I can't get down on anybody. The game is very difficult. That looks like my boy Grillo. He is. Oh, he almost made it. He almost made it. Baby. Yeah, so I don't know. Why would the kid put himself out there like that? Just to get views? Or I don't know. It seems like he's legit to me. Well, we shall see. Because young kids, he's not a kid, he's 27. But I went to the post office the other day to mail out my mirrors. So as you know, I made these putting mirrors. They're the best things in the world. I putt mirror. Hit me up if you want one. You will putt amazing. Better than any. These other mirrors cost $75, $80. Mine's $30, and it works way better. I have all those mirrors. They don't work. This one works. It helps you fast. Whatever. But I was going to the post office, and the kid in front of me. So I'm in a hurry. My daughter's in the car. We just got back from the gym because I'm getting jacked, and I have to mail it some mirrors. And I'm in a hurry, and it's easy. You just hand them I take 5 minutes. The young kid, he backs his car in. First of all, people that back their cars in should be put to sleep. He can't do it, so he's lying. It takes him 7 minutes to back it in, right? Rather than just pull in, back out, and go. So, and my daughter gets mad when I talk to people because I talk her. I wasn't gonna say nothing. He's a kid, but backing in, I'm like, ah, fuck. So I pull in. And I try to get ahead of him because I know if he's backing in, he's a moron. So he's got to do something stupid at the post office. So he pulls in, he backs in, I pull in, I get out, I start running. Kid beats me. He's shipping a sweater or a shirt in the package. Now, this isn't it. This is just a tease. But in the clear plastic that it came in, like in a box, and it came in plastic. You cut the clear plastic, you open it up, you put it on. He's shipping it back in that. He wrote on the plastic in a marker. You can't even see it, wherever it's going. So the kid gets up there and he throws it on there. And she goes, what's this? I'm shipping this back to Jimmy. I bought it on eBay. I don't know. She goes, you can't do that. You need to get a package. Like everyone else here has them in packages all ready to go. Normally, the lady would say, all right, go get a package, come back later. She walks around and goes to help because they sell them there to find one to put it in. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The kid. So my point is that the young kids don't know anything. My daughter goes to Dairy Queen. You asked me if I want something last night. Of course I want something. But I didn't want to get a cone because I know it's going to melt. So I said, give me a hot fudge sundae with cream and nuts, like I've been getting since I was a kid. Hot fudge sundae with cream and nuts. Little did I know, she's going to Dairy Queen and another place. Now, Dairy Queen, it's soft serve. It's soft. Hour and 20 comes back with ice cream soup. Spilt all over the car. She went to a different ice cream stand to get someone else a certain shake. I'm like, but they don't know. They're morons at that age. They don't know. They don't know it's hot out, that it's going to melt. They don't know to put it on the floor in a thing so it doesn't spill all over the car. They're holding it all over the car. Looks like an ice cream crime scene. Just horrible. But the same thing with him. He's a young kid. Maybe he's not counting right. I'm just trying to give the benefit of the doubt that maybe he isn't doing these numbers. But Tanner, and I hope he is. But the kids are fucking stupid. I don't know how they survive. I wanted that ice. I was so excited. I haven't had an ice cream from Dairy Queen in 5 years. Hot fudge sundae with cream. I was so excited. And it was just literally, I drank it with a straw. Because she didn't just go to Dairy Queen and come back. She stopped this one. And because she doesn't know. But hopefully she's learning from these experiences. Michael Kim snap hooking it in the shit. Yeah, this poor bastard. He needs to get in and get off the course and hopefully play well tomorrow. Now he's seeing Scheffler going up the leaderboard, Matsuyama going up the leaderboard, Colvin up the leaderboard, big name as an amateur. Denny McCarthy's pretty good. Grillo's up there. Yeah. Horschel, proven winner. It's tough out there, folks. Tough out there on the golf course. So yeah, the young kids, they learn from experience. You know, they learn from, and you don't realize that. You just assume everybody knows that you don't just ice cream and don't come home for an hour. You just don't do it. Or you don't ship a package out in that. Where'd I put that thing? I loved it. And it's in the plastic thing. You put a bag, you put this over it and stick it in there. Oh, so man. But then you can't get mad because they're morons. They don't know. Nobody's taught them this. This kid probably never been to the post office before. My daughter never went to get Dairy Queen, which is 30 minutes away, and then stop at another place on the way home to get a frap from another place. It's just getting one there. Wow. It really is a different world they're in than we are. And then eventually, once they get to 35, then they'll start realizing that, oh, okay. He does know what he's talking about. You know, they just don't get it. So if you have kids out there, my folks, my friends, God bless you. It's not easy dealing with them. All right, par five. So you could birdie this hole. Let's see. Par five, he's green high. Good chip shot. All right, 6 feet, 8 feet away. We shall see. We shall see. Who's Hodges? Lee Hodges for birdie on the 17th, 18th hole. Excuse me. It's about 21 feet. That's downhill left to right. Loves looking at the hole. Backs of the ball. Regular grip. Normal guy. Ball's on the way. Ball's missing to the right. Oh, it went right. And then curved back to the left after the hole. I wonder if he was expecting it to curve before the hole. All right, Tanner. Tanner, you out there, buddy? What's your channel name? Tanner, what's your channel name? He's gone. We need you to Eagle and co-lead for Coles. Is it Ben or Brian? Ben Coles, I think. It's about 30 feet. He's playing it right to left. On its way, left the pin in, which is disgusting. Went by about 2-3 feet. Pin in just makes me sick. Don't even. The pin in thing is gross. How can you put something in a hole that already has something in the hole? You know what I mean? All right, this looks like Hodges to me, but what do I know? No, this is Brennan. Oh, Brennan moves it. 296 par 4. Let's see if he moves it. So he should reach his green, no problem, right? Just on the front. All right, so in reality, that's probably 286 in the air. Because remember, I'll tell you forever, these numbers are exaggerated. They do not hit it that far. They just don't. These numbers, that's 296. He can't drive the green, no problem. When the average 302. The problem is it's not 302 in the air. It's a roll. You got to remember that. And they only do 2 holes on each time they're playing. They do 2 holes, par fives, 1 downwind, 1 into the wind, if possible. Back 9, front 9. They don't use 2 holes. They don't use every hole, and they use release and roll. What does that say in his shoes? It says foot choice. Michael Kim missed it. What'd I tell you, folks? You saw the poll. That poll's been there all night. Nothing against Michael Kim. I know he could beat me. It's just the way it is, guys. Troy Merritt. Remember Troy Merritt? He's back, 9 under. Oh, nice shot out of the bunker. Nice shot. Fairway bunkers, right? What are we doing? Who can name what we do? First thing you do, choke down. Second thing you do, take more club because your footwork's going to be less. You can digging into the sand. You know why pros dig into the sand? Who knows? Put your hand up. It's to feel the sand. We don't dig in it. That's it. You're digging into the sand to feel how thick it is. Oh, another guy missed the putt. Grillo missed the putt. How thick the sand is, the course of it. Digging in there. Some say it's to lower you to get the ball. That I guess that could happen, but that's not the reason we do it. Jackson Coyven, win probability pre-tournament, 0.1%. Oh, I missed it. He's 16 under. Dude, why aren't they showing this kid more? That thing's moonshot. All right, 13 feet for birdie. Brennan's 15 under. Koiven, the young crew. This is the guy we were talking about at the Open, U.S. Open. These young kids, we want to go up and start winning right off the bat, like Eldrick did. Phil won as an amateur. This is what we need, some stars to start popping. And Koiven could be the guy. We need stars. Am I wrong or right? We need stars. Michael Brennan, Ben Coles. All right, Ben Coles, 15 under. So we got 16, 15, 15. Michael Kim is dropping like a rock. Even par today. He's now in fourth, tied for fourth with Shadi Sheffer. I told you, folks, nothing personal, but what can you do? These old commercials, like your father, those are pretty cool. Progressive. Those are pretty cool. They're funny because they're true. 'Cause I do the same thing. Hey, try this. Fucking dork. It's 318 in Minnesota. It's 418 in Boston. Boston, Mass. Jackson Coiven, 6 under for the day. Brennan, 7 under for the day. Thompson, 8 under. Power, 8 under. So they're destroying this course. This course is obviously easy. But the cut was 3 under. Do you think there's anyone over par? The cut was 3 under. Today's Saturday, so someone would have had a shot 74 to be over par. Was everybody under par? Everybody's under par that made the cut. That's wild. The worst score was 73 today. So far. Yeah. Wow, this place is easy. This is wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 people shot over 70 or in the 70s today. 12 out of how many made the cut? 64. Twelve people in the 70s. That's wild. So many low scores, which you gotta love. We want to see low scores. All right, who's this? This looks like Coles. Coles, par 3, 884 yards, ball's on the way, turning over a hair, 100 feet apex, 15 feet, 12 feet. Nice shot, pin high, 12 feet. Wow, these guys are just lighting it up. This looks like Hodges to me. No, Troy Merritt, excuse me. Ball's on the way. It's in the cup. 10 under for Merritt. He's only 6 back of the rookie Koiven. All right, who's this guy? Oh, Michael Kim, our boy. 184 yards. Oh, nice shot. 25 feet. All right. He's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. 69, 59, 71. Those are the numbers. Koiven, what's that? Par for Koiven. Oh, wow. He went in the last 5 holes. Birdie, birdie, eagle, par, birdie, par. That's how you get low scores, folks. Low scores. McCarty. Good shot. Good shot, man. Jackson Koiven. I'm assuming the junior amateur's over, everybody. Maybe not. Maybe this kid went on a roll. Nope. He's getting hugged by his dad, hopefully. Or looks like it could be his dad or his buddy. Oh, the caddy with the Virginia. He's got a Virginia hat on. Oh, I wish I saw that. Oh, they're gonna squirt water at him. The caddy didn't do shit. What's the caddy do? I'm kidding. The caddy's invaluable. So the caddy must be famous. Who's the caddy? Good for him. Oh, there he is. Good for him. Noah McLaughlin. Good for him. Poor Miles. That's sad. I hate to see it, but good job. Junior amateur. So he's got to be 18 then. So he's not 20. I apologize. I was wrong. He can't be 20. Junior amateur. So he's 18 or under. That's Nick Dunlap. Yeah. So Nick Dunlap won the junior amateur and the who's his caddy? His caddy's someone famous, right? So why are they showing this? Oh, I know that's why. The caddy was mini tour legend. His dad, Rod Curl's kid. What's his name? Curl. Good player. Curl. Jeff Curl. Jeff Curl. He's his teacher and caddy. Yeah. I knew it. Oh, Neil Shipley. Who's that? Shipley. Who? Nick Dunlap won. Oh, the U.S. Amateur. Correct. Oh, he won both. But where's Nick Dunlap? What happened to him? Tiger Woods, junior amateur, 91, 92, 93. U.S. amateur, 94, 95, 96. And Dunlap won at 21, 23. That's amazing. This is match play, folks, where some guy can get hot. It's not stroke play. You have to beat one guy. I get it. But he could get, it was one guy come into a buzzsaw to win match play. That is insane. Virginia. I thought he went to Liberty. He's got a Liberty shirt on. Wow, this kid, Noah McLaughlin. Junior. He looks older than a junior. All right. What the champion receives: a gold medal, custody of the Tiger Woods trophy. Custody. What's it, a kid? You got to go to DCF for it? Exempted U.S. junior amateurs. All of them? He's going to be too old. Exemption to 27 U.S. Open. Must remain an amateur. Exemption to 2026 and 2027 amateur championship. All right. We'll have to look for that coming up soon. We will be covering that. Name engraved on plaque. Residing in USC Hall of Fame. That's pretty good. Good for him, right? Huh? You got to love that, guys. Got to give the kid credit. We love all golf here. We love all golf here. Remember that. We love it all. All right, back to the tour. Brennan takes the lead at 16 under. Koiven 16 under. Cole 16 under. Thompson 14 under. Power 14 under. Scheffler 14 under. McCarthy 14 under. Grillo 14 under. Kim 14 under. Wow. Noah McLaughlin. What? If the kid, what if the kid was 12 and he won it? Wow, good for you, buddy. He's jacked too. He's like me. He's jacked. I know. I gotta push my seat up. I gotta get this other computer working. I gotta get a bigger chair, higher chair, get closer to it. Well, what can you do? That was fun. That was fun. All right, let's go back to what time I got? 4:30. I'm probably gonna have to end this, my friends. We're gonna shut it down, I guess, for tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I gotta go. We got a cookout going on. I gotta get out. It hasn't started yet. I'm the cookout man. We gotta start cooking stuff. All right. So again, I appreciate you all for being here tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but we're gonna do a lot tomorrow. We've got this tournament on. Should be a great one coming down the stretch. We'll do the final round for sure. We'll do the senior British Open, the women's Scottish Open. The LIV Golf is on too. We'll do some of that. I'm not sure who's winning that, but Lucas Hurt was winning that. The guy from the British Open last week, who was great. He's playing good. Bryson was up there and all that stuff. So like to subscribe, all that shit if you would. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep it in the fairway.